Only one thing that would make me do that with my kids, and nothing else. My kids are being... Well, I divorced Korra because we got into an argument, and Korra says things to hurt me sometimes, and she repeatedly told me that she regretted June ever being born. And I asked her to stop saying that, and June was in my arms crying, and she repeatedly said it over and over again. I called my mother, who will testify this in court, that she would kept saying it over and over and again. And I said, you can't say this to June. She understands what you're saying. June's crying. I attempted to take June out of the room, and I said, you can't be a daughter if you're saying this type of stuff. And she came across the room. My mom's on the phone. We'll testify this in court. And violently ripped June out of my hands. And very close dislocated June's shoulder. That was when I posted online that I was divorcing my wife and I can't be treated this way anymore. When I went live and said, say it again, it was that she regretted June being born. So fast forward, many of you reached out to me, and I have talked to an attorney. And I can't see my kids right now, and I'm asking for public support because I love my kids. Your daughter. 2 days ago, many of you reached out to me and asked me to go get the kids because she was being negligent when she was inside the sink. There's a garbage disposal in that sink, within reach of June's foot. So she was putting her foot in the sink, and there was a garbage disposal, and she could have easily mangled her foot. And then Athena's head was drooping, and she was like getting her airway choked off. And I communicated this, and she ignored me. I called her, she hung up on me. So, at legal counsel, I went and got my kids for the last 2 days to protect her, because many of you were reaching out to me and saying that they were going to call child services, which would not be the first time child services was called for negligence. 2 days ago, many of you reached out to me and asked me to go get the kids because she was being negligent. About Korra being a chronic cheater were inaccurate to my knowledge. She cheated at the beginning of the relationship. It caused a rift. I have forgiven her, and we have tried to move on. All the comments about these children not being mine are absolutely false. These are my children. I love them. And all other statements that I made in that post are accurate and correct. That's why I took the kids to file divorce, and I have custody.
So this was your intention, that was the whole.
And when the police get here, they will side with me. I guarantee you, because I have a lawyer telling me this. This is not my opinion. I haven't Googled this. This is a divorce attorney telling me this. Okay? No. Whoever has custody of the kids at the moment the divorce is filed has custody of the kids until you go before a judge. That's why I was going to get a restraining order on Korra, to make sure that I had custody.
When did you have custody?
No, I don't want us to interrupt. I have questions too.
The kids have been with me the last 2 days.
Yes.
And you
Without
followed
our
those for the
consent.
last 2 days?
Yes.
Justin, the kids were with you.
Wow.
Without our... Go ahead.
In front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at
You
that one.
can't do
I
that.
held that one for the first half hour of their
You
life.
can't do that. You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a whore, a slut in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you are.
Leave this place.
A narcissist is a disrespectful, insensitive, controlling, a bully.
In front of my kids.